What is good, people? Welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be running you through exactly how the last 30 days have looked for me after stepping my foot into a new business model and opportunity online called digital dropshipping. And this is exactly what happened, how much I made, if it's worth it, and exactly how you can get started yourself. As I said, this is a completely new opportunity within the online space that's not only untapped, meaning not many people are doing it or know about it, but it is going to be the key to helping you hit your first 10, 20, 30, all the way up to $100,000 months if trained and done correctly. As you can see here on my StanStore account, I've actually been able to generate over $43,000 in the last 30 days alone. And to be completely honest, it's really a no-brainer. As someone who only 1 month ago was working on a job site 40 to 50 hours a week, only earning $1,000, to say yes, it has definitely been worth it. And the craziest part is this month alone, I've only made around 17 sales. However, there are two reasons why I was able to make over $43,000 with only 17 sales. And that is because unlike traditional dropshipping, with digital dropshipping, you keep a lot more of the profits. Instead of taking your typical 20 to 30% profits from dropshipping physical products, you're taking up to 50 to 100% of all the sales you make. And on top of that, there's no product cost. You don't need to be shipping anything. You don't need to be fulfilling orders or anything of that nature. And the second reason is because unlike traditional dropshipping, where you're normally selling low ticket products that aren't of any value, the digital product that I am selling is high ticket, meaning it's over $3,000 or more. And that is really exactly why dropshipping will never be able to compete with this. With normal dropshipping, the fulfillment time is usually from 10 to 40 days. With digital dropshipping, your orders are fulfilled immediately. With traditional dropshipping, every time you sell a product, you need a new product. But with digital dropshipping, you make the product once and you can sell it an infinite amount of times. With traditional dropshipping, it takes days, weeks, or even months to find a good supplier, but then that supplier can still leave you at any point in time, leaving your business always at the mercy of someone else. And with digital dropshipping, you can create the product yourself or you can use someone else's, but obviously it's digital, so it's always there. And you can find these products within hours or days. And I mean, I won't keep going on. You get where I'm coming from. But if you can't see already, it is obvious that in this day and age, moving forward, digital dropshipping is far more superior. So that being said, here is how the exact process works and exactly how I was able to use it to go from slaving away on a job site for 50 hours a week, only making around $1,000, to only a few months later hitting my first 10K month, to a couple months after that leaving my job, scaling to 30K a month, and now it's just blowing up. And really, this is only the beginning. It is only growing every day. So very simply, just like normal dropshipping, you are just selling a product online. The only difference is instead of selling physical products, we're selling digital products. But why is this so good? Because instead of having to go out and find a supplier and worry about all those things I mentioned before, the shipping, the fulfillment, all those things, all you need to find is a product, and then you're ready to go. You're ready to start posting content and promoting that product, which means you don't have to spend months trying to find the best product and find the latest trending thing and worry about those things like shipping and all that sort of stuff. And if you don't believe me, and this sounds too good to be true, I completely understand that. The same thoughts were going through my head only 6 months ago. But it's not just me winning. Here are some more examples of other boys in the space who I'm actually mates with who are absolutely making a killing from this. If we have a look here at Asher, he just hit his first 75K month, and he used to work in FIFO in construction only 8 to 10 months ago now. Conrad, who used to be a welder 10 months ago, just hit a 17K AUD week. And Marcel, only today, who used to be in construction as well, just made $20,000 in 1 week. It's fucking mental. And the thing is, we are all using the exact same formula to make this ridiculous amount of money. Alright, so now I'm going to run you through step by step as accurately as possible the exact steps I took over the last 30 days and the steps all these other boys are taking within the space to see these sorts of results. Breaking it all down in bite-sized pieces to give you as much value and everything you need to know to get started today. And really, the first thing you need to do to get started, to begin that journey towards changing your life within digital dropshipping, is finding your niche. There's thousands of niches out there, but there's 3 key ones that we want to focus on. Those being the big 3: health, wealth, and relationships. And why, you may be wondering? Because these 3 are considered major pain points for every human, for every normal person on planet Earth. People are either out of shape, they're heartbroken, they're not in the best financial position, they're having a rough time with relationships. Every single person in the world isn't 100% content with their current situation. But not only this, these are the 3 key things in life that really dictate our moods and the happiness we get as people. Now for in this video and today and over the last 30 days, we're going to be focusing on the wealth niche, simply due to the fact that that is the niche I'm in myself. And the reason I'm in this niche is because I've got the most experience in it. I know what works because I've done some stuff myself, and really, I just have the most passion for it. Some examples though of digital products in the other 2 niches. For example, health could be things like fitness plans, meal plans, muscle gain, weight loss, all those sort of things. And in the relationship niche, they could be things from marriage counseling to divorce counseling to things like trauma therapy. Now the key here with all these different niches, all these different digital products you can sell, is that these are big problems in people's lives, meaning they're highly valued. Which also means because they're highly valued, these products aren't going to be cheap. All these niches involve high ticket digital products, which is what we want to focus on. Which also means there's a lot of skill that goes into the sales side of things and the marketing side of things to be able to see great success within digital dropshipping. Things like drawing emotion, drawing pain, and providing your product as the solution only if it sees fit though. But the key here is you're not selling anyone. You're not in it for the money. These people interested in these products, all of us really, have big problems, and we just want to see if we can genuinely help them provide a solution to the problems they're facing and help the prospects work towards their goals and just escape the problems they're facing. Now, in regards to all of that, I mentioned I'm in the wealth niche. Some examples of products in the wealth niche would be things like real estate coaching, mentorships, consulting, business coaching, and things of that nature. And the reason why I've really chosen to be within this niche is, as I mentioned, I've got experience. I just recently went through a whole transformation of my own. I was broke, depressed, and heartbroken only 6 months ago. And to be honest, my life was not going well at all. And I was facing a lot of big problems. I just wanted to travel. I wanted to be free. You know, there's all this stuff going on within my life, and working that chippy job was not making things any easier. So I ended up taking a massive risk and investing into a mentorship to teach me high income skills and to teach me how to make money online so I could then chase and pursue a life worth living for myself. Now I learned things like sales, marketing, appointment setting, remote closing, how to build a personal brand. It really covered everything that you needed to be successful within online business, which I've now branched out, continually building my personal brand along the way, showing the transformation and sharing my journey, going from the fuck situation I was in only 6 months ago to only 6 months later completely changing my life from the skills I've learned and learning all those skills that have allowed me to live this life now. So really, this is where my passion lies. And I'm not saying you'll be the same, but for today, over the last 30 days, these have been the results from digital dropshipping from within the wealth niche. I feel as if I almost owe my life to the online space, and that sounds crazy, but that's just the way I think about it. And I know a lot of people, especially in construction, sort of feel the same way, where you don't want to be on that job site for the rest of your life. You know, it is hard, laborious work, and you don't get paid for the work you do. So I feel as if it's my mission to help, tradies out, and not just tradies, any 9-to-5ers, but really just to show that there is a way out and you don't have to be anyone special to do this stuff. And because I've done it, I have experience with it now. I know what it takes to actually succeed within this space. So now we've got our niche. We know sort of the range of products that we can sell within the wealth niche, but it's now about finding a good, valuable product that actually works and has proven results. So at the end of the day, you can genuinely help people because that's what we're here to do. Now, there's really a few ways to go about this, and it sort of depends where you are financially, I guess. As I said, we're sort of focusing on high ticket digital products because that's the way that you can maximize your potential and your earnings. So anything over $3,000 with, say, 50% commissions, meaning you're making on average $1,500 per sale. But it's crucial to find a product that you know works and gets results, and something that you have a great deal of knowledge around. You can go to these sites like Dropcourse and ClickBank and find digital products that way and chuck a link in your bio and start promoting these products, but you haven't undergone a transformation with these products. You don't have an underlying passion for them. You're really just trying to go at it for a quick money grab, and it's never going to last long term because you're not in it for the right reasons. Because you've got to remember, we're here to try and help people solve their problems. We want our product to change people's lives. We want proven results and a well-renowned product that we have experience with and know it works ourselves. For me personally, when finding my digital product, I actually wanted to invest in myself. I made sure that it was a quality product. I made sure that I would get results from it and it wasn't going to fuck me around. And when investing into it, I knew it was just that, an investment to where later on I'd be making this sort of money from the skills I learned from the mentorship. And it changed my situation from being absolutely terrible to literally living a life that I could have only dreamed of. And because I know how quickly it could change my life, I can now sell that product product with conviction and real passion and know that this is the right thing for people willing to put the work in. So that's exactly what I did. I bought a high ticket digital product that I would then end up later on, once I started seeing results and underwent the transformation, I would begin to sell myself. But look, not everyone's going to go down that path. If you have less than $2,000 to like $1,000 to your name, there is other ways around it. I'd start selling low ticket product, things like daily planners, journals, something sort of productivity related, or even like some low ticket fitness programs. Just something low ticket that's low barrier to entry, and you can start building the funds up that way. And until you make enough money, get to those 5 to 10k months dropshipping those digital products, then investing into a high ticket one that could actually teach you how to make a lot more money, and then you've stepped your foot into the high ticket digital dropshipping space. And that's how you'll then scale your income from those 5 to 10k a month to eventually hitting $50,000 to $100,000 months. And look, I'm actually going to leave a link down below to book in a call with the academy I used and went through and underwent my transformation through. They teach digital dropshipping, sales, marketing, content, building a personal brand, all those things, all the things I learned to get me into the position I'm in today. So if you want an opportunity to potentially work with them and learn all the skills that all us boys are learning from them, as I said, there'll be a link down below in the description to book a free call with my team. But this isn't just an opportunity that anyone gets. They are very serious with who they let in, with who they let join, with who they give access to the training to. So only take this opportunity if you are serious. But if you are serious, then seriously go for it. They've helped hundreds of people go from 9 to 5s and completely change their lives with the skills they've taught. So yeah, I want to present you with that opportunity if you feel like you are fit to go ahead and chase something like that. But now all that's really left to do in regards to getting started with digital dropshipping today is starting to structure our content. Now you can do this completely faceless, but today we're still going to run through how I went about this over the last 30 days. And obviously I've built my personal brand around who I am and around how I've generated over $40,000 the last 30 days digital dropshipping with a personal brand that's revolved around me. We've covered the niche we're in and we've covered the product that we've now got, but now it's all about getting eyeballs onto our product and eyeballs on our content. Now for me, I originally started posting content just to share my journey, to see if any old average bloke from Australia could actually figure out how to make an income online, which 2 months in I did. I landed my first appointment setting role and started, replacing my income pretty consistently from that. And that was all from the skills that, I was learning from the academy. And really those were probably the biggest steps I took towards leaving my job, was actually seeing that this was possible and that it could actually work and you didn't have to be anyone special to do this stuff. So then I actually started sharing my results and showing people that it was actually working, and I was still working full time on a job site, and I was just really sharing my day-to-day life, my wins here and there, my losses here and there, and I was starting to make thousands from this while still being on a job site 5 days a week. And really when people started seeing this transformation and the money I was sort of making, this is when the income just started to explode, to now where I've pretty much over the last 30 days just gone completely all in with digital dropshipping. So when we're actually structuring our content, we need a target avatar, a target audience if you must. And really what that is, and what I've found is the best, is just to talk to your younger self. Advice you wished you gave yourself before getting into something. For me, I just talk to my younger self and give my younger self the kick in the backside and the motivation I needed to just get started with all this and to actually get my life sorted. An example of an avatar I use is 18 to 24-year-old males working in construction. Now, this might be different to you. You're not the same as me, but my advice would be to talk to your younger self in the videos and the content that you create. Be the role model your younger self needed 6 months ago. This builds strong relatability, strong relationships, strong trust and rapport, and that is massive when we're wanting to try and help people change their lives. We want to help people change their lives who are serious enough about changing it but just are lacking that guidance. We know what works. We know that product is the best at what it teaches because we went through the transformation ourselves. So we just want to give people the same opportunity, willing to take action on that opportunity. So with your content, you need to find that target avatar who you're going to be speaking to. And you need to know how to build a strong personal brand. And that's really just being open, honest, and transparent and just being yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's only one of you. But in regards to how you should actually go about structuring these videos, how we're taught and how I'd recommend you to structure your videos is so that they're engaging, they're eye-catching, and people will watch. So the video itself should go something like this. The first 3 seconds should be a hook, something that stops the viewer from scrolling. The next 30 seconds of your video should either be telling a story or providing value. And finally, the last 10 seconds of the video should be a call to action or a CTA. And that's basically how I try and structure all my videos, around 40-45 seconds long, stopping the viewer from scrolling, telling a story or providing value, and then having a call to action. And yeah, basically structuring content like this is the best way and the way I was taught and what has worked for me. And has basically been the reason why I've been able to see the results I have over the last 30 days. But then finally, it all comes down to really consistency, which honestly can be one of the hardest parts when you're sticking fat and not seeing the results you're after. But I do have recommendations for you to hit results the quickest. You should have KPIs set. These are also known as key performance indicators and should be hit every single day if you want to get to your goals quicker. An example of this, one I have set for myself, is 3 posts a day on 3 different platforms, so Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and also 15 stories a day on Instagram. Social media loves consistency and loyalty to their platform. So although early days when you are consistent and you're not giving up and you are loyal to the platform, they might not recognize it straight away. But over time, if you keep consistent, you keep loyal, you're keeping people on the platform themselves watching your content, it will pay off. But it all just comes down to remaining consistent and hitting those KPIs day in, day out, no excuses. And really knuckling down on these KPIs has been what has exploded my income over the last 30 days. Since I quit my job, going from 5 to 10k a month with remote sales and building this personal brand up on the side, and only having around 2,000 followers only a month ago, to now 30 days later going all in with digital dropshipping, remaining consistent with my content for the 4 or 5 months leading up to this point, to now we're at the point where we're at almost 22k followers on Instagram and have generated over $40,000 the last month. And while also helping out others who are in the same situation I was and getting them out of that situation. It truly is a great feeling and I fucking love this shit. But all in all, this is exactly how I've used this new business model called digital dropshipping to completely flip my life on its head within the last 30 days. And I hope this knowledge I've provided you today can be the kickstart you need to get started on your journey. And as I mentioned earlier, if you are serious, if you are dedicated, and only if you're those 2 things, and you want to undertake the same journey, the same transformation, and receive the same training I did to get into the position I'm in today, and also to surround yourself around people like Marcel, like Conrad, like Asher, like myself, all hitting these big numbers, I will leave a link down below to schedule in your free call with my team down below to see if you would be a good fit and if this is right for you. And if you do get the opportunity to be a part of this exclusive community, I hope you lock in because shit can change so quickly for you and it's exciting times ahead. It's been a pleasure, my people, and I hope this was of some value. And if you want, chuck us a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you all very soon.